All right, you guys, so let's talk about a really important topic: proper risk management. Properly risking your trades, right? We are not gambling in this market. We are taking calculated risk and we're doing it properly, which means you need to eliminate your characteristics of greed, fear, and rushing the process, right? So I always tell you guys, the only thing you can control in this market is how much you lose. And if you ask me, that'd be the only thing I want to control. So we all know we use a stop loss. You determine where your stop loss is, right? But you also choose the lot size that you have for your trade. And your lot size is very important. It determines how much you can gain or lose per pip in the market. If you don't know what that means, feel free to watch our basic videos. But let me give you an example. So say I have a 0.01 lot size on my trade, right? If you should know by now, a 0.01 is 10 cents per pip. If I enter a trade and it goes 10 pips in profit, if I press buy and it went 10 pips up, I made $1 off my 0.10 lot size, because 10 cents for 10 steps is $1. If you don't get that, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $1. 10 pips, $1 off a 0.01 lot size. Now, if the trade went the opposite way, temporarily, or if it hit your stop loss, you lost $1, right? But luckily, you had a small lot size, so $1 may not be a lot. But if you were being greedy and you put a 0.10, which is $1 per pip, that same 10 pips, so you got $1 per pip. If it went in profit 10 pips, you made $10. But if it went the opposite way 10 pips, you just lost $10. So you see how you can control how much you gain or lose based on your lot size and based on the placement of your stop loss or your take profit. I'm going to teach you some proper risk management methods, which includes moving your stop loss to break even when you're in profit, moving your stop loss to in profit when you're in profit, and also taking partial profits. But before we do that, I want to show you guys this app that I love, which tells you, it's going to tell you which lot size to you based on your account size. So the name of the app is Stinu, STINU. Please download it to your phone right now. I'm going to share my screen and show you how to use it. Please use this app. Stop rushing, and when you see a trade, get on the app right quick so you can see which lot size is appropriate so you can properly risk this trade. So this app right here is called Stinu, right? This is the home screen. So what you'll simply do is put in your account balance. So say you had $100 in your trading account, right? You need to only risk 1% or 2% or 3%. It's up to you. Let's say you wanted to risk 2%. Your stop loss, you should already know based on your strategy. So say your stop loss is 20 pips. You'll click check, right? You'll select your currency pair, right? Let's say we do EUR USD. You'll click calculate. And right here, it shows you if your stop loss is 20 pips, your lot size needs to be a 0.01. 0.01 to risk 2%. And that'll be $2. Now, of course, this works best if you're trading on your own. If you're using Teacup 50 and 4, you know how much your stop loss should be away from your entry point, so you can adjust it accordingly. Another helpful tip right here is this proper risk management chart. You can take a look, pause the video, read it. This is just about risking and how much your rule of thumb is. Say you don't use the app. You still need to be cognizant of your lot size according to your account size so you will not over leverage. So for every $100 in your account, you should only be really doing a 0.01. Now let's talk about how to move your stop loss to break even and what that means. So as you should know, your stop loss is how much you're willing to lose if the trade goes in the opposite direction of what you intended. So you determine how much that is, right? So once your trade is in profit, meaning your trade is in blue, you can eliminate that amount of money you had on the line as your stop loss. And you can do it by one method of moving your stop loss to break even. So what you'll simply do is click on your trade, hold it, click chart, And break even means to just move your stop loss, which is, you will see it if your trade levels are on. You just move it to your entry point, right? You just move it to where your line said you entered the market at. You can press up here at the top, the cursor, put your number over that line, look at the number on the right side, 1.10378. You just move your stop loss to that. So you go to your trade. And another shortcut, if you're looking right under the trade, that first number that is also your entry point. So you can simply just look at it, 1.10376. That's the exact. So to modify your trade and move your stop loss to that number, you will slide it over, click your pencil. Remember the number now, 1.10376. You change your stop loss, 1.10376, modify. And if you go back to your chart, it moved your stop loss to break even where your entry point was. Now, if your trade does hit stop loss, you won't lose anything. You won't gain or lose anything. You will break even on that trade. Now, let me show you how to move your stop loss and profit. Let's do it with this GBP USD trade. So you're press and hold it, go to chart. Now, as you can see, you're in a buy, your stop loss is down here. This is your entry point. Your take profit is above. So for one, you have to be in profit on the trade already for you to move your stop loss and profit. Go to the chart, look at where your stop loss is, and just move it to any area. If you're in a buy, above your entry point. If you're in a sell, below your entry point, of course, if you understand that. So say I wanted to move it right here to 1.23364. I just go to the trade, modify, stop loss 1.23664. And as you can see, it moved my stop loss above my entry point. Now it's in profit. So now if my trade does hit my stop loss, I will not be losing anything I had on the line at first. I'll just use partial of some of my profit. Now, let's talk about how to take partial profits. Partial profits, your trade has to be in profit, and you also have to have a lot size bigger than a 0.01 if your account can withstand it. So for example, let's look at this GBP USD trade. As you can see, it says buy, then it says 0.06. As you can see, I'm $20 in profit. So say I wanted to take half of that. What partial profits mean? You're going to modify your trade so it can give you part of your profits and keep you in your trade with the other part of it. So what you'll be doing is reducing your lot size. So say I wanted to take half, you see it went down to $19.44. Say I wanted to take half of that, or however much. My lot size is a 0.06. And if I want to take half, I'll change it to a 0.03. So you press your trade, press and hold it. You'll click close. And at the top, you can reduce your lot size. Now you can increase it for those wondering. I'll just switch it to a 0.03. It'll close with profit. And as you can see, it took me out the trade with half my profit, left me in with the other half with half the lot size. So that's what it means to take partial profits. Now, last thing, let's talk about this thing at the top that says margin level, then it has a percent sign. Never let that number get below 400. Mine says 12,000. Never let that number get below 400. If you do, that means you are over leveraging and the broker will take you out your trade because you do not have enough money to withstand the amount of trades that you're in or the amount of lot size that you put. Please do not let that happen. Last but not least, let's talk about compound interest. Now, I want you guys to get in the mindset of long term and making money for a long time. You do not want to just quickly make money. We want this forever, right? So this skill pays the bills, but if you're proper risk management, if you're using proper risk management, have the right mindset and right approach, you will succeed as a trader. Now, compound interest. What that means is to grow your account and make money consistently, right? Listen to this. It doesn't make sense to make $100 today, $100 tomorrow, $300 a third day, and blow it all on the fourth day. Now you have nothing and you're back to square one. The smartest thing to do is to be comfortable with making small profits. Be comfortable making $5 today, $5 tomorrow, $5 the third day, $5 all week, and you can keep all that money, right? I know it's hard for a lot of people, but you have to practice it. So, to come up with a compound plan, I can drop one, I can share one at the end of this video. You can take a screenshot, or you can go to compounddaily.com. That's COMPOUNDAILY.com and make your own personalized compound trading plan. You put in the amount that you would like, how much you would like to grow your account each day, and it will literally show you. So take a moment and do that, and be sure to stick by it. Discipline is the number one key to success in this market. So grow your account, right? Be comfortable making small profits, so when you do make those large profits, as you see others doing, you'll be able to withstand it, and you'll be able to manage it and keep those big profits. Stop rushing it. It's not a game. So you treat it like a job, it will pay you like a job. But if you treat it like a hobby, it'll pay you like a hobby. You guys, if you have any questions, always feel free to ask.